Hello there, listeners. Welcome to the Salty Hour.
Oh, Matthew.
Hello. Hi there, everybody.
All three of you.
Oh, look at my sister. Just sent in a message. Why is no one talking on Marsfm.ie? Listen, Aoife, it takes a minute, all right? It's not
perfection doesn't just happen.
Yeah, we have to get rid of the people that were in here before.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to take the next people a while because, they have to get rid of us.
So now.
Now she's sent me another message saying, never mind.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it was salty.
It's a little too late, that kind of way. And I also got a text in from my friend Quiva saying that this better be good because she needs cheering up.
Huh. So we all. Where's the Xanax? Prescribe me now. I need a liberal doctor with a big pad.
I just need water. Oh, there's some.
Yeah, do you want some of someone else's water?
Actually, it was so cold on the way here that I was like,
Coke? Have a bit of Diet Coke.
I have a bit of that. Actually, I don't like Diet Coke. That's one of my pet peeves.
Oh, well, do you know what? Yeah. Don't listen to him, can of Diet Coke.
But as I was on the way over here, I was like, oh, at least it's going to be roasting because it was freezing outside. But now I'm regretting the want.
The choice.
Mm-hmm.
Right, listen, listeners, of course, we're going to have to talk about... What are we going to have?
Paris attacks.
We're going to have to talk about the Paris attacks. Yeah. Unfortunately, but you know what? It's current and we need to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, where were you when you heard?
Actually, I remember you're going to take the absolute piss out of me because you think I'm an alcoholic, but we were on the way out. We heard about the fact that there had been a few people that were at a concert not captured in Paris, but they were held hostage. And I didn't know anything I didn't know that it had to do with ISIS. I just thought that this was one of those random attacks, like the ones that happened in America with where the people went into the cinema and they were shooting indiscriminately. I thought it was one of them.
Do you mean the Dark Knight premiere?
Yeah,
your man went in as the Joker.
That exactly, and I thought it was just one of those events. But it then as the night went on, all of this stuff unfolded.
Oh yeah, okay.
So when I was going out, I had no idea that there was so much. Obviously, there was so much more to come. I only heard about the first event at 9 o'clock or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I was playing Tomb Raider, and. Sorry.
Nice segue.
That's the porn version. To put them on so you can hear yourself.
No,
please.
I don't need to hear myself.
Don't worry about your hair.
Oh.
Yeah. I was playing Tomb Raider and I got a text from Daniel. And he said, "Have you seen the Paris stuff?" And I said, "Well, Jesus, no." So I went onto Facebook. And Facebook was exploding with it, basically. And then I went to, I think it was the Irish Times website, and they were doing a live feed of everything that happened.
Yeah.
The last thing I remember seeing was the hostages being let go, but that was at 1 o'clock in the morning or something.
How did that happen, though? How were they actually let go? Jesus, this is really loud.
Is it really loud?
We've got the headsets on. Yeah,
okay.
It's...
Hang on.
Hello! That's really cool. Yeah. So how did that happen? I didn't hear about them being let go. I didn't know that.
They sent in a SWAT team, I think, and they killed the people holding them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It should have it there on the sheet. Ladies and gentlemen, we came prepared. I made sure to print off a load of stuff. Facts, just to make sure we don't mess this up because it's a very sensitive topic.
Yeah.
There were 129 people killed in total. 89 of that was at the Bataclan Theatre. Was that the cinema theatre thing it was?
Yeah.
Further 415 were admitted to hospital with injuries. In addition to the victims, 7 attackers died, and the authorities continued to search for any accomplices remaining at large, but they found one guy earlier today trying to make his way out of the country.
For God's sake, and I read, now this is all, I can't back this up, but it's just very interesting how many theories are flying around at the moment. I read, or I glanced at one article that claimed that Syrian passports were found at the crime scenes, and then another article debunking that, saying that these passports were fakes that were made in Turkey. Like, there's so much stuff going around that you just don't know what to.
Yeah, you'll
what
get
to believe.
loads of conflict. You'll get RT and Sky News all reporting one thing, and then you'll get every other like project news and things on Facebook, like internet news sites reporting that like Sky News and all were wrong and they're trying to mislead you, and the truth of the situation is blah 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 blah. You know, you're gonna hear loads of different theories about the same instant, conflicting theories. You know,
and I was actually I was outside my French tutorial today, and just before I was going in, like, we were obviously all talking about the attacks and stuff. And there were these two girls, and they were talking about the profile pictures and how they didn't necessarily agree with the premise behind them, because they felt like some people were using them for likes. And I just not that I wasn't a part of the conversation, but, you know, I hadn't said anything up until then. But that was exactly how I felt before I changed my picture. And then I saw the absolute, like, the goodness it was doing, because it was raising such awareness, and it was showing how, like, how many people it had affected, and how we all realise obviously how bad this is. And, like, I thought that the profile pictures were a really good idea.
Well, I've never seen anything work as well on Facebook
as that did.
Yeah.
Nothing. It just spread.
Are you maybe too young? Do you remember the Coney thing?
I never knew what that was.
Was that in 2012? Like that turned into a big Facebook thing, but this is even bigger.
Yeah, it's huge. It, like, if you look down, there are you find 10 people out of my friends list that haven't got the thing changed.
Yeah, you look at the chat box on the right hand side of the screen.
They're all
95% of the pictures have the French flag on them.
But I have to say, as soon as I saw, and I don't know why, I just felt like it was inappropriate, but that's just me. As soon as I found out about the counterattack on the ISIS strongholds, I just turned it back.
But that has been going on for a while now.
Oh yeah, this is the Operation Chamel.
Operation Chamel.
Or Operation.
Operation Chamel is the name of the French military operation, which is currently ongoing in Iraq to attempt to contain the expansion of the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, and to support the Iraqi army. On the 14th of November 2015, ISIL, which I looked this up, right, because all these different acronyms, right?
Yeah.
IS, ISIS, and ISIL are all the same group with just different names. Islamic State of... What is it? ISIL, whatever. The three of them are the exact same. I can't even find it right now. ISIL claimed that the attack took place in Paris the previous day. That the attack that took place in Paris the previous day was retaliation for Operation Chamel.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Now, I saw something on Facebook earlier. It was from Project News, right? It was an Australian news reporter going on about how ISIL or ISIS, whatever, ISIS will take credit for anything that they can take credit for, because they're not as strong as people think they are. They took what land they have now from very weak people, and anything that happens around the world, they will take credit for it to make themselves seem
more powerful and more intimidating.
So you can't even you can't empirically say that the attacks in Paris were directly orchestrated by ISIS. It could have been extremists, and ISIS said, well, let's take credit for that. There's another thing to add to the list.
And did you see the message that they sent out?
No, what's that now?
Oh, here.
Which...
Oh, it's awful scary stuff. I'm not going to say much about it because I can't genuinely remember exactly what it entailed.
That ISIS sent
it was a message that ISIS sent out, owning up to these claiming these attacks as their own, and saying like that they were all orchestrated because every event that they targeted showed a different act of defiance towards their god, Allah or something.
Yeah.
And like it was just saying how like if they're not following the rules of ISIS, that each and every state that does that will be targeted. And like it was crazy.
I did see something like about Paris was attacked because it was the city of vice or something like that. Yeah,
and there was something about like I remember distinctly one of the things it said was about like the prostitution and other things were being mentioned within the lyrics of the song at the concert that people were targeted at.
Who was that again?
Who was at the concert?
Who was the band at that
Oh,
concert?
I don't know.
Oh, they're really well. Oh,
Are they?
damn,
Is it
I'm
like
gonna
a
kick
rock?
Myself. Yeah,
It's
I'm
a rock.
really gonna kick
yeah.
myself.
I can't remember, but I know that that was one of the things that was said in what's it called, in the thing they sent out, the big like I got such shivers after Mam read that aloud.
But in all fairness, that would as well. That would scare the living daylights out of me. But at the G20 summit, was it the day after the Paris attacks? I think. There was pictures taken in a Turkish newspaper of Obama and Putin sitting down and talking about the whole thing, which for me, they are the two superpowers. Like, if there's going to be a World War III, I thought it was going to be the two of them going head to head. But the fact that they're sitting down now, and Putin has said that after the Paris attacks,
do anything in his power to stop.
He wants to come together with everyone, the entire globe, to stop these.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, that kind of makes me feel a little bit better. You know, because the two, I'm not so scared of ISIS because, you know, they don't have nuclear weapons.
Especially after, exactly. And
you know
they
what I mean?
don't have as much power as they claim to have.
They don't. Little tribe.
Like, little tribe.
Peasants.
Oh my god. The pair of us sitting here in a radio station being like, I'm not afraid of ISIS. Like, what are they going to do to me? Come at me, bitch.
Oh god, no. Stop. Imagine.
Oh, here.
Stop. That's horrible.
No, but it is good to recognise that, like, they would be very, very, very stupid of ISIS to launch an attack wherever they feel. Well, no, wherever they feel like they should launch one, because they're gonna create absolute war for themselves, literally.
Yeah. But that's another thing that was said on the Project News, that they do that, right? They take credit for all these things because they want
to create an image of power.
To that as well, but as well as that, because all right. Who was it? It wasn't Donald Trump. He wasn't even this bad. There was an American politician that came out and said that these people, she was branding all Muslims as ISIS, right?
Oh.
Like, she's a total nut job. And she was branding them all, and ISIS said that that's what they wanted to happen.
Yeah.
For around the world, people to turn against all Muslims so that Muslims have nowhere else to go but ISIS.
But ISIS, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I might link that Project News link from the Salty Air page when I get home, because it's really interesting.
It's really salty.
Oh, the salt level.
Dripping off it.
No sodium deficiency there. Okay? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty heavy stuff. And I couldn't, after talking about the tragedies of Paris, I couldn't put on, like, you know, One Direction or something.
Oh, no. That's for later.
Yeah, exactly. I have a lovely tune here. Very calming, very respectful, and it is by Fleetwood Mac. We'll call back to you now in a few minutes, listeners. Hello there, Adam.
Hello there, Macho.
Come on, even if we don't.
Hello, Matthew. How are ya? Are you doing well?
Are you doing well?
'Cause you're looking well. Oh, people text in, actually.
Yeah, no. Well, no, not nobody has. One person has texted. What was her name again?
Quiva, but sure, I already mentioned her. Like,
you did. She was the only. Like, come on, people. Like, the phone's there for a reason.
Like, honestly.
If I could remember the number right now, I'd say it out. 08. Hang on. Look at us. Like, we're not well prepared.
You'll get it one day. Like, maybe this time try and memorize the first 5 digits.
Maybe this time shut the hell up.
Or like, yeah.
Do you know, like, mind your own goddamn business?
Like, it's not even to do with you.
Who do you think you are?
Run around leaving school.
I don't. Are you just randomly? Okay, you're just randomly singing on air. Okay. Folks, the number is 08.
Whatever.
089.
I was going for my solo.
Shut up. 089 216 3844. That's 089 216 3844. There you go. Listen, Adam, tell us all, what is next on the rundown?
We're going to talk about Repeal the 8th.
Repeal the 8th. Why are we going to be talking about this?
Because, oh God, let me get this right.
I literally have it written down there, so you don't even have to. God love you, like.
Lit and Deb. Your writing is...
Lit and Deb. Lit and Deb are having a debate.
What's Lit and Deb?
Literary and Debating Society.
Are they?
Yeah. Lit and Deb, they're going to have a debate on it. This
House
God,
that's going to be so heated.
Repeal the 8th Amendment. Oh, it's going to be good.
When is that?
Oh my god, I can't believe our plug. But this, ladies and gentlemen, this was not an intended plug.
No.
So I don't actually know.
Oh.
Damn.
We'll put a post up on the page when we find out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll put it up on the page. But listen, we are going to talk about Repeal the 8th.
Yes.
You ready for this? This is going to get...
Not really.
This is going to get heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Real heavy.
Okay.
Right? I am pro-choice.
As am I.
As are you.
I think you forget.
Oh, sorry. No, you are. Of course you are. He lied. No, it's... How do we even discuss a topic like this without... Like, the 8th Amendment says... The 8th Amendment in the Constitution... I should have brought a page with it written. The 8th Amendment of the Constitution says that there is a right to life for the unborn. Right?
But that's not an amendment, though. That's set in stone.
Yeah, but it was the 8th Amendment to it. They just call it the 8th Amendment.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it is set in stone. It is in the Constitution.
Okay.
But a lot of even USI and people and organisations like that now are... This is their next hot topic. This is the next frontier. Last year it was gay marriage, and this year it is Repeal the 8th. And I'm all in for it. I'm totally all in favour of it.
Oh, actually, just really quickly, I saw the funniest thing on...
Please, God, let it be related to Repeal the 8th.
Well, it's related to the gay marriage thing. It was on Waterford Whispers. It was that... and I freaked out, and then I read where it was on, and then I realised, okay, this obviously isn't true, about gay people not being able to get divorced because it was something that was overlooked in the referendum. So there wouldn't be another referendum until 2055. That's it's not true.
So don't propose because you're stuck.
Yeah, and like at the end of it, it was like, so just gays, make sure you know who you're marrying, because otherwise, like,
yeah,
you know, you'll be stuck with them for 40 years before you can do anything about it. But anyways.
What are your thoughts on abortion?
I think... okay. I feel like...
I'm throwing you into the deep end here. I could have started listing my thoughts on it, but no, I was like, let's push Adam in. Adam, what are your thoughts?
Let's see how he deals with this. I think basically that...
Remember not to offend anyone.
Yeah. I know, I'm not going to offend anyone. With the way the law is now, it caters for one of two possibilities, being the woman must keep the child in all circumstances in Ireland.
Must have the child, you mean?
Yeah, must have it. Yeah, well, that's what I mean, like by keeping it in
her body.
Yeah.
That sounds weird. My apologies.
With the way I would like it to be, just because it's more ideal, is that the law would cater for both aspects of like both outcomes, which is that the woman could either decide to have the child or to not have the child. But they're my ideal views on actually repealing the 8th, and that's why I think it should go forward. But I myself wouldn't do it. Like, you know, I wouldn't engage in an abortion or anything for like any, I know it sounds stupid, a light reason. You know, it'd have to be a really serious circumstance. Like, you know how people say, like in circumstances of rape and things like that, that it should be totally legal. Like, I definitely agree with that, but there's no way that we're going to be able to like discuss and sort out when it's legal and when it's not. I think it is going to have to be a case of like all or nothing, and then left up to the person's moral judgment as to whether they want to go for the abortion or not.
Yeah, I get you. I totally get you. On our previous comments, oh yeah, I know we just got a text in. It's a technicality. We've been calling it gay marriage, but it's meant to be same-sex marriage.
Oh yeah. Who is that from?
It's from an unknown number.
Oh,
it doesn't say the name. So it's a new caller. It's a new texter. They've never texted in before, so that's a new text.
I hope you're enjoying the show.
I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah. And if you want to text us again with your name so we can save it for future reference, like, you wouldn't want to do that, but I like knowing who's texting in. That's literally about it. But in all fairness, yeah, repeal the 8th. I do feel like it doesn't give a choice to women about their own bodies, and that's...
Yeah.
I think for me that's the bottom line. Like, it shouldn't even be like, it shouldn't be a thing. For for the 21st century, it's
very like outdated. Do you think?
It's so outdated.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And like most, I can't even. I can't, like so many white girls before me. I can't even right now. I don't know what to say on the topic other than because it seems it's just unfair.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
but there's
of course,
so
listen,
much.
Of course, there's religious. I don't want to offend anyone who has whose religious beliefs say otherwise
Dictate
to my
otherwise.
opinion, because this is only my opinion. This is the salty hour. It's my opinion and it's Gavin. It's my opinion and it's Adam's
Thanks for
opinion.
knowing your co-host name. That's brilliant.
Well, I said your brother's name instead. Get over it. Like this is only us expressing our opinions.
Yeah.
They are not representative of Maynooth Students Union, Maynooth University, or St. Patrick's College.
Very official.
Very official. We should get that. We should have a little disclaimer at the beginning of every show.
We decided on that a long time ago, and it totally never happened.
As we've been threatening to do for the last 4 shows.
Sure, look.
But listen, we will, Adam. There's the songs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to play a different song after Paris. I forget that now.
Well,
do you want to play Avril?
No, Avril Lavigne comes later.
I know, I get that. Okay. Okay, One Direction time, folks. Oh, wow. That's not exactly.
You're welcome,
not even
Jennifer.
What I wanted to do. Oh, is that going to transfer over? I don't think so. Way. It's not doing it. Oh, it did it.
Oh, we got it.
We got it.
As you can tell, we're not very technically minded.
No, but then again, after 4 shows, we should know how to do this by now.
I don't know, like, there's a lot of buttons in front of us.
There are a lot of buttons.
A lot.
Yeah. It's a lot more fun if you imagine the buttons are nipples.
That is disgusting. Play the song. I can't talk to you.
So yeah, in all fairness, come on now.
That was a bit of an abrupt, like, start up. So yeah, in all fairness, like.
Now, come on, get yourself together, queen.
Time to chat about Avril Lavigne.
Oh, fucking Avril Lavigne. Pardon my French. There will be expletives, ladies and gentlemen. This is not safe for work. No, Avril Lavigne. We're talking about Avril Lavigne because who was it wrote in?
Yesterday, Jennifer linked me a.
Now, who's Jennifer?
IDK.
IDK.
No, Jennifer is my BFF from home. She texted, or no, she. We were talking about Avril Lavigne recently and this conspiracy theory surrounding her, and yeah, she sent me the video explaining the thing and wanted us to talk about it on the show.
Okay, well, this conspiracy theory basically says that after Avril Lavigne's first album, Let Go, she was at the height of her fame. She had just brought out Skater Boy and Complicated and all this, and then her grandfather passed away, right?
Yeah.
And that when her grandfather passed away, she was so shook up about it, like she was crying at concerts and stuff, and she was so shook up that apparently she committed suicide.
Yeah.
Right? But a body double was brought in, a body double by the name of Melissa, was brought in by the record label to continue the success that Avril had cultivated with Skater Boy.
And just to add to that, because Avril, when she was getting more famous, this is such a stupid theory, but because
it's ridiculous, but sure, fuck it, like.
When she was getting more famous, she wasn't too fond of the paparazzi, so she just she hired this stunt double, or not stunt double. She hired the body double, and this girl's name was Melissa, and they then became really, 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 really good friends because.
Are you talking about lesbians?
What? No.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, someone says when they became really, 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 really,
well,
really good friends. Sorry, all I think is lesbian.
No, but they just got really close, and then apparently Avril couldn't deal with the loss of her grandfather, and is now not with us anymore, and Melissa's in her place. What?
That's such a it's such a funny conspiracy theory, because usually conspiracy theories are like, oh, the moon landing didn't happen, or fluoridation in the water is bad for you,
no,
or
to even go there.
All sorts of different stuff, right? But somebody actually made a conspiracy
sat down
theory
and thought about Avril Lavigne.
Even if it's true, I don't care.
The weird thing about it is, though, and this is the only thing that it's based on, is the fact that a few years ago Avril Lavigne had certain birthmarks on her arm.
Stop!
And now she doesn't. And that's literally all this thing is based on.
This is madness. Like no.
No, like not.
It can't be. Like, it's not. Jesus Christ. Conspiracy theorists spend your time on better things. Like, I don't know.
Sort themselves out, like, come on, picking on poor old Avril Lavigne.
Who gives a shit of poor old Melissa Lavigne?
I can't remember Melissa's second name.
Kendall.
That's not true. You just made that up.
Sorry, Kindle. I said it wrong. We got a text in here from such a bizarre conspiracy theory. Did you come up with that one, Matthew? From now, it doesn't say who it's from because they keep hiding their information from us.
It's someone who knows you. Then is this the same person that texts in that wouldn't tell us their? Yeah. Well, it's someone that knows you because then they know that you're all about your conspiracy theories. Give me another one.
Listen, hang on.
Listen,
Gavin texted in.
Right.
He said this. Hang on. I have to get back up. Hang on. No, that's what she said. This theory. This theory gives me so much life. Gavin says.
Gavin, that worries me on multiple levels. Like, I hope it's just entertainment value it adds to his life, as opposed to.
No, he's the fact that someone else can carry on Avril Lavigne's legacy brings him joy.
Oh, sweet
Loser.
I wouldn't stand for that, Gavin. I'd text in, I'd verbally abuse him right now.
Oh, fine, whatever. For the absolute sake of it, we have 6 listeners right now.
Oh, yeah.
6 listeners. You 6 people out there, this is for you. All right? Yeah, we're here for you, baby. Sing it loud, sing it proud.
It's actually true.
I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm going there. No, another conspiracy theory would be... that the US started the war in Iraq for oil. That's another conspiracy theory.
What?
What do you mean what? I just said it.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Well, that's what the conspiracy theory says.
It's like...
Yeah. And they were like... That... I can't even, like, it's so
I can't
big.
even.
It's such a big conspiracy theory. You have all... like, I remember Whoopi Goldberg on The View. She was all like, I don't care. She was like, the Taliban, all the reports say the Taliban was in Afghanistan. Then why did we go to Iraq and all this? And I'm like, I'm like, Whoopi, why do you do this to me?
I'm trying to think. There was another conspiracy theory I heard recently, and I have a funny feeling it was about Whitney Houston.
Oh, there's one with that and Scientology. Is it?
I don't know.
Is it Scientology? I
don't know. Why are you thinking of something now?
There was something hit me because they found her in a bath, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I remember seeing something about Scientology. When members tried to leave or whatever, they were found in hotel baths boiled alive or something.
Members tried to leave what?
Scientology. Something to do with that. I watched a YouTube clip. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is what I watch late at night when I'm trying to sleep. And of course, that's why I can't
do you ever get to that stage where you've been on YouTube and then you get to the really weird, dusty, dark corners of YouTube where the videos that you shouldn't watch lie?
Yeah. Creepypasta.
It's odd. Have you seen Salad Fingers?
Oh, Salad Fingers isn't dark and dusty. Yeah.
Well, it's a bit odd, like.
Come on, it's not in the dark, dusty corners.
No,
YouTube.
but when you said creepypasta, or did you say creepypasta?
I did say creepypasta.
Yeah, well, that's what reminded me of it.
It would be creepypasta if I didn't say creepypasta and you just heard them.
Creepypasta isn't YouTube.
Oh, well, I've watched creepypasta videos on YouTube.
Have you?
Yeah. Where it's just this guy reading a story.
Oh, yeah, but there's a website
and I shit myself. Literally just in the middle of the day. Oh, God. Jennifer O'Dowd texted in.
Yeah.
She said Beyonce lies about her age and that her sister is actually her daughter are 2 other conspiracy theories.
Solange is not Beyonce's daughter.
That would explain why Solange attacked Jay-Z in the elevator.
Or what would also explain that is if Solange was Beyonce's IDK's sister. No, you see, it doesn't work like that. I'm well into
this now. No, thank you, Jennifer O'Dowd. Listen, I've met Jennifer twice now, haven't I? Yeah. Shout out to Jennifer O'Dowd. Yeah, no, that would make total sense. I like that. Oh. And that Kelly Rowland is the other mother, and they had a lesbian baby together.
You can't have lesbian babies, not yet.
I believe in the miracles of Jesus Christ. Anything can happen.
One through God our Father, who alone is seated at the right. Like that genuinely sounded like a citation. Are you into the religion of Bayism by any chance?
Bayism?
Yeah.
No,
I think that's
talking to the wrong person there.
That is her. Beyonce actually has a religion. and a following.
Gavin says, please leave Beyonce alone.
I'm not being salty about Beyonce.
Gavin, by the way, Beyonce is overrated, and Kelly Rowland is the better cousin.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Can we not?
Was Beyonce asked to be on X Factor as a judge? No, she was not. Kelly Rowland was asked.
Because she'd never say yes.
Are you messing?
The
She's
amount-
gagging for work.
The amount of bloody money it would cost to hire Beyonce to be a judge on the X Factor.
Are you messing?
That would
They can get Mel B.
bankrupt them.
They can get Mel B.
Oh, Mel B as opposed to Beyonce. I actually don't think so.
Are you messing?
Are you joking?
Beyonce dropping albums out of nowhere, like
Yeah, because she's a queen.
a queen of dirt. That's all Beyonce is.
Whatever. That's
Oh.
so not true. You've just you've offended all the listeners.
Only if they're stupid enough to like Beyonce.
Now you just offended them again.
Listen,
You've genuinely probably offended all of our 6 listeners.
no, well, it has nothing to do with the fact that those 6 listeners now went down to 2. No, it didn't. Imagine if we had to watch what we said about fucking Beyonce. You called Kelly fucking Clarkson fat?
Because she is.
You bastard.
I'm not being a bastard. I'm just telling the truth.
You absolute son of a lovely woman. I will not.
I am a son of a
You are a son of a lovely woman. She'd have to be. Like, you must get her from somewhere.
Thanks.
Hang on. Oh, wow. Look, our current listeners is up to 11.
Really?
Yeah. 11 people listening in. Thank you, 11 people.
Guys,
wow.
what are you at? I know.
They set aside time on their Mondays to listen to us. We should at least put on a show. Come on, get your tits out.
Here, Avril Lavigne will get her tits out. Or Melissa, or whichever one you want to believe it is.
You leave Melissa alone. It's Melissa. Avril Lavigne instead. 2K whatever. Whenever the fuck that was.
Frivolous.
Fine.
Falsifier.
Falsifier. You're not a man of God.
You are not a man of God. I love that movie. And I always will.
That is such a funny moment.
Hmm.
Like, it's so unreal.
Well, no, actually, it's actually quite disturbing.
Oh, yeah, it should be. Hang on. We got another message in before we go to Avril Lavigne. Quiva Towie.
Towie.
The only way is Towie? No. What the fuck is... Jesus, Quiva. What the fuck is Kelly Rowland and Mel B doing with their lives other than the X Factor? And Kelly isn't even doing that anymore. No, because she's too busy being off and successful somewhere.
Oh, please.
You mind
somewhere.
You don't even know what Quiva.
You don't even know what Kelly Rowland's doing right now. That answers the question completely.
Jennifer texted in. She said, "I'm not offended. I don't like Beyonce." I knew I liked you, Jennifer. I knew the second
Jennifer,
I saw
genuinely
you that I
want
liked
to.
You. I
No.
knew I liked you, Jennifer. Keep up the good work.
You're dead to me.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's okay if you're dead to him. Who cares about him? I got you, babe.
She cares about me.
You can lean on me,
Jennifer,
when you're not strong.
No, we're not doing this.
Okay, fine. Daniel is in Rathangan right now at home, listening to this, going, "Oh, for fuck's sake, they're singing."
He's in like, I have to pretend I don't know these people.
And because he's in Rathangan, his family could be listening, and his mum will be there laughing. And she's actually laughing right now at the fact that I said that she'll be laughing. And
now she probably feels famous. We've got such power being on this thing.
You should be famous, Denise.
And Jennifer, can I just tell you that, like, you know, I know your life story, and I can tell all the 11 people listening right now all about you. So you better watch it, and you better like Beyonce.
Jennifer, I have a real open distance to nipple cripple him right now. So don't worry if he attempts anything like that. I will take him down like the little bitch he is.
Be totally worth it.
You could try, bitch. Just shows what you're into.
Oh! But Jesus, this is awful loud.
Oh, I know. It's coming off very sparky.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Can I read that? Anyway.
No more singing.
Listen, we'll leave you now for a few minutes with Avril Lavigne with her hit song. Ow. Skater Boy. We'll be back to you in a minute. Oh, wait, shit. The song's going off. Panic stations. Listen, big shout out there to the education officer of Maynooth University.
I know, right shout out, like.
Yeah. Right shout out to Dylan Grace.
Oh, Dylan Grace.
Dylan Nathaniel Grace.
Yes.
I just made up his second name, Anton.
Don't.
What's your middle name, Adam?
I don't know.
It's definitely not Anton.
Yours definitely isn't Stephanie.
It's not Stephanie.
That's right.
But that'd be real cool because it'd be like Gwen Stefani.
Well, no, it wouldn't, because you'd be Matthew Stefani.
Matthew. Oh my God, I'm not even going to make a Fanny joke. I'm not even going to go there.
You kind of just did.
Listen, we've got a text in from Anne-Marie Coleman.
Cole Marie, well.
So, hey, guys spelled... I'm not even going to say it. So, hey, guys, what is the last picture you took on your phone? From You Like It Doe.
Yeah, Emery. You like it though.
Oh, is that... Oh, she spelled doe as in...
D-O-E. Doe.
Yeah, okay. Is that where you're from? Is that what's acceptable as the English language?
Like I'm
really
going to ignore that, actually.
I'm really disappointed, you know. Look at the two of us running to our photo albums to check what was the last photo we took.
Actually, okay, I'm going to get technical. The last photo in my album wasn't taken by me. It was taken by my friend Alana, and she looks crazy. So I didn't take that, so I'm going to go to the last one I actually did take, which was, oh my God, oh, look at these pancakes from Chill. That's the last photo on my phone.
I got that once.
Unbelievable. Oh, you're about to say.
By
chocolate.
By chocolate.
Death by
Couldn't
chocolate.
finish it, like.
Oh, it's unbelievable, though.
Couldn't finish it.
Oh, it's so nice.
The last one I got was the winning scratch card. Do you
where
remember the scratch card I won?
What?
€6. €6. That got me another 2 scratch cards.
Which didn't get you anything, did they?
Actually, I got €50 on one and nothing on the other.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. I'm lying. But it would have been really nice if I had.
Yeah, it would have. Like,
you can't just cash it when it's that amount. If it was like €100, yes, go get the cash. Like, be €100 richer.
What are you saying?
But if it was like €6, you don't go and get €6. You go and you run with the lucky streak. You don't stop at €6. You keep going. You keep playing.
You are actually a gambler.
I might be, but it's in my blood. It's fine.
You have a slight addiction.
You know?
Yeah, no.
Listen, that would be the least of my addictions.
Speaking about the other things that are in your blood, I was trying to segue into marijuana, which totally isn't in your blood. I'm only joking.
I don't even...
Talk about your thesis.
Listen, I've come up with my thesis. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, I have it. No. Where's my bag? Give me my bag, you useless weirdo. Give me my bag.
How dare you? You more useless weirdo.
Don't throw the bag at me.
I didn't throw it.
No, listen here. Because I have the exact wording of my thesis. Oh, Dylan said that got salty.
Did get salty.
Yeah, do you know what? Well, you're useless, so it's alright.
You're rude, so it's okay.
Well, do you know what? You're ignorant of the true pleasures of life.
That makes
every bit of sense. Listen, my thesis is going to be a social policy analysis on the arguments for and against the decriminalisation of marijuana with a focus on learning from other jurisdictions. So I'm basically doing a thesis on the legalisation of weed. And it's going to be awesome.
And I'm a queen.
And I'm an absolute majesty.
I'm a babe.
No, because I was doing it on something that was real... I was doing it on something real boring, but it was something easy.
Yeah.
But you see, there's so much work is needed for it. I have to be interested in it because I have to have a hunger to want to know more. So I thought,
a desire,
a resolve to finish it.
I feel like we're making an advert for your thesis.
Revenue stream dynamics, Sunstream. But yeah, so that's I'm gonna do it on that. And it's got Karina. What?
You get so distracted.
I do by the text message because I feel so popular. Jennifer texted in. She said Karina is on the same page on scratch cards. She's on the same. She's me and Karina.
Oh, she believes. Why does everyone disagree with me?
Because you're a loser.
You're such a bitch. I quit. See you guys.
Quit. Well, you can't quit. You have 550 points. You could do anything you wanted to do.
Oh, that was kind of nice, wasn't it?
Do you like money? Adam, do you like money? No, I'm not a fan of it. I'll go and do arts.
Here.
God's sake. 550 points. Jesus. What did your mother like? What the?
She supports me every way I turn.
Oh, well, do you know what? When you're homeless, let's see if she supports you. God's sake. Do you know what? When you're begging for cash. And they're like, no, don't give him any money. He's just going to use it on drugs. That's what they're going to say about you.
She made a salty comment about you being my next legal guardian the other day.
Oh, what did she say?
I don't know. It was something about, I don't know. Can't remember. But she was being salty about it. And I was like, ma'am, rude.
Oh, well.
And she's like, I'm only joking. Tee.
Does she she doesn't listen.
She does sometimes. But if you maybe put up the other podcast, she'd be able to listen to the rest of it.
I thought you said she was too old to work a computer.
Ma'am, that's an absolute lie. He's only after saying that there because
That was you. I said, did your mum listen? Oh, no, she doesn't really know how to use the internet. And I was like, what, is she old? And you were like, yeah.
That is so not true. You're about to get me in such trouble.
Oh, would you stop?
She'll be like, I believe every word Matthew's saying, like everyone else.
No, but if anybody believes me or takes my word as gospel, they shouldn't be let out of the house.
Yeah.
If you will believe me, you are gullible.
Man, that's he just admitted that he lied.
No, I didn't admit that. That's the truth. That's what you said to me.
Please.
So is she listening then?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, she's going to listen to the YouTube one.
Yeah, well, whenever you decide to put it up, you know.
Well, do you know, when only one of us is capable, you know?
Love ya.
The sodium levels keep rising, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even listen. Dylan is like 4 doors away listening to us.
Yeah.
It's really weird because I know he's listening.
Actually, that is quite odd.
Do you think?
Because the thing is, the chats we do have here now are completely the exact same, minus a bit of swearing, as the ones that we would have in our at our kitchen table, where Dylan would be present and engaging. So it's very, very weird for us to be sitting here and for him.
But this is a perfect time for
down.
us to like say stuff that he can't respond to.
Yeah, like I hate Dylan Grace.
Well, okay. I thought like, you know, something
I can feel
something
the
like
look.
I'm gonna say he has too many suits. And listen, he can't. What's that sound? That's him. He can't respond. He can't protect himself. If I say Dylan Grace has too many suits, he cannot protect himself. Well, he's going to show up at that window any second now.
He will.
He's going to show up at that window and be like, cut it out.
I'm
Don't be
waiting
doing
for
that. Yeah, I'm looking at the window right now. He said from Dylan. He said he doesn't need to come to the window. He said, I can text you. Oh God, love him. Good old Dylan. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we will leave you. That's another hour of the salty hour done, and we will leave you till next Monday.
Another salty hour.
And we will leave you with one of my favourites. I cannot stop listening to it. Adam, you've now saying this. I'm putting this on.
No.
Yes.
Not.
Yes.
Oh, text in if you would have preferred Black Eyed Peas or Peas.
Would you like some Black Eyed Peas?
Black Eyed Beyonce's.
No. This is a song. This band played at Woodstock. They're called Jefferson Airplane. Do you know that song? And if the world keeps on around us, nothing's gonna stop us now.
Who sings that?
Jefferson Starship.
Keep it that way.
You fucking bitch! Ouch!
I know that you were just looking at something there that you could throw at me. Please.
I really want. There's a pen.
Please
pen. Listen, this is a band called Jefferson Airplane. They played this song at Woodstock, and it's called White Rabbit, and it is amazing. Okay, remember, listeners, keep it salty.